So for the first time in human history, a transgender woman won Miss America beauty pageant. Much a women's thing. It's for women to come together to win a prize. I think it's similar to a lot of other male kind of activities in which women compete to see who's the best. Seems that nowadays anyone can become a woman. Just me thinking I'm a woman automatically makes me a woman. This transgender movement actually destroys women and it actually removes Konnichiwa minasan, kyo desu. So for the first time in human history, a transgender woman won Miss America beauty pageant. But before we get into that, guys, we are close to 200,000 subscribers. So if you haven't already, like the video and subscribe to the channel. Disclaimer! If you're a person who is very sensitive to topics like this, or you're a person who can't necessarily join in mature dialogue, I don't think this video is for you. This video is more so for my people who are willing to think outside the box, willing to see other viewpoints that they may not agree with, or just open to discussion. It's a shame that I have to say stuff like this, but we live in a very sensitive society where people are easily triggered by the littlest things. So if you end up disagreeing with my points, that's fine. I just want proper discourse and respect for everyone in the comment section below. With that being said, let's continue. Brian Gwen, a transgender woman, recently won a beauty pageant for Miss America. This 19-year-old social media influencer joined this beauty pageant and won. And a lot of people are complaining about this. It sparked a lot of debate, a lot of controversy because Brian Gwen, who is biologically male, entered this competition, put on makeup, and all of a sudden became a winner. Beauty pageants are very much a women's thing. It's for women to come together to win a prize. I think it's similar to a lot of other male kind of activities in which women compete to see who's the best for this title. And people are saying, how can a man who is definitely out of shape, biologically male, claims he's female, come into a woman-dominated sphere and rob women away from their opportunity to achieve a certain accomplishment? And to me, I see this as very selfish too. I agree with that because it seems that nowadays anyone can become a woman. Just me thinking I'm a woman automatically makes me a woman. And by that, you see a trend in which many men enter women's sports and they dominate. Men are physically stronger than women, so even a male who's the least of his peers can go into a woman's field and dominate even the best women athletes. So basically with a lot of this transgender stuff, it's like you're kind of proving that men are better at being women than women are. It's a weird thing. And that also begs the question, if anyone or anything can be a woman, then what is a woman? We've known for many thousands of years that a woman is a person who was born with a uterus, has an X and X chromosome. Woman's biological makeup is different from a man's. Man's makeup is more sturdy. He is known to handle more stress. He's known to be more physically demanding. And that's not an insult to women. That's just what reality is. And the problem with things like this is that you don't nearly see as much women claiming to be men entering men's spaces and dominating. What you usually see is a man claiming to be a woman. He goes into a field dominated by women and he dominates the competition. And I think that is extremely unfair. You're robbing opportunities for women who work hard, who genuinely love what they want to do. And here's someone who can put in the least minimal effort possible. Just put on makeup, not worry about appearance or weight or anything like that, and literally steal a title away. And there has been some other arguments online that if you identify as transgender, should there need to be a different kind of category for transgender people? Because again, you cannot escape biology. If you were born a man, no matter how much you may identify as something else, naturally, genetically, you are a man. If I go into a women's space such as sports, I'm still a biological male, so I have an advantage over people who were born a female. And what is extremely insulting, I believe, for women is that people think being a woman is just wearing makeup and wearing high heels and dresses. Like, you think that's all that a woman is? And what I find crazy is that the transgender movement is actually very opposing to the feminist movement. A lot of the modern day feminists believe that women are oppressed and that there's a patriarchy that is oppressing women. However, if anyone can be a woman, including myself, if I decide one day that I want to be a woman and I can just shift in my mind I'm a woman, then that means I can't be oppressive anymore because I'm not a male. This goes into muddy territory because definitions are there to describe what a thing is. But when we start changing the language of things, it's getting harder to communicate because if this is this and this is this, then there's a lot of confusion. I hope I'm making sense. I believe everyone should be treated fairly as human beings. I don't think that transgender people, they're less of human than, let's say, I am or a heterosexual person is. However, as we're seeing the denigration of our social fabric more problems like this are going to come across because people think that regardless of how I'm born, if I just think I'm a certain way, I can be that way. And I think it's delusional. And I think this transgender movement actually destroys women, and it actually removes or hinders progress for women. Because if any man can just come in and say I'm a woman and dominate a female space, then I think that hurts women a lot more. Even recently, there's one social influencer who decided to come out as a woman. It's like a costume. It's like this person thinks that just by wearing long hair, having makeup and high heels, it makes you a woman. And what the crazy thing is that the president of the United States of America invited this man to come and talk about women's issues or women's rights when he's not even a woman. So that just goes to show how the craziness of the world we live in today. But I'm interested to know what you guys think, so please let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. Also, hit that bell as well to get notified whenever we post a video. Honto, arigatou gozaimasu. Minna, 気をつけて。じゃあね。